Amber Sutter, the Chief Enlightenment Officer of Conscious Public Accountants and proud member of the CalCPA, here to deliver success tips to help you pass the CPA exam. Since the introduction of CPA Evolution in January of 2024, a common question that we're hearing in the community is, why is it taking so long for CPA exam scores to come out, right? They are taking a while. So the core sections here, which is noted, is candidates are going to be waiting in Q1, 2 to 5 months, and in the following quarters, 1 to 4 months. When they're taking the discipline exam sections at the beginning, we're starting off with waiting for 3 to 3.5 months. Then we're looking at 1 or 2 months. Feels like a long time for a computer-based exam, but there's very good reason as to why this is going on, right? So both the testing schedules and the score release schedules are going to be atypical throughout 2024. And the reason for these scores delays is because whenever a new exam is launched, additional analysis is needed to release candidate scores. Now, you may be aware that there are new exam blueprints underneath it, and that's a new bit of information and content coming through to the exam. And all of this, again, requires additional analysis after candidates have completed testing. For the first quarter of a new exam, a new passing score must be set. Said differently, they're wondering, what does it mean to have a 75? And what do you expect a newly licensed CPA to do? Now, that's a great question. And maybe you're wondering, well, how is that even determined? So after the first exams were taken, 12 people from across the US who represented various ages, ethnicities, areas of practice literally got together and sat in a room, because I met someone who did it, and they discussed, what does the 75 mean? And what do we expect out of somebody when they first enter the profession with their license? So the schedule for score releases in 2024, what's going on now, is quite similar to what happened in 2011 and 2017 when new versions of the CPA exam were launched. However, what's dramatically different is back then, NASBA wasn't proactively publishing when scores were going to be released. And this time, not only do you have all of this information published in a timeline, but we also have the benevolence and graciousness to have credit extensions, and then the extension of the credit period from 18 to 30 months in most jurisdictions, which is great news. So I want to leave you with this. When you can't control what is happening, you want to challenge yourself to control the way you're responding to what is happening. You can't control that the scores are going to be delayed, but you can control your response to them and how you plan accordingly. That is where your power is. Thank you. And on behalf of CalCPA, we wish you all the best with your studies.